really buckle up. I'm particularly interested to see if we will have a hot drop between RQ Kazu and C Triple G again, because Rust Town is where they'll head to, and guess what? Zipway, which is right beside Rust Town, is the high-tier loot zone.
Let's see. The long-time nemesis always meeting off, and it seems that C Triple G decided to actually avoid, but not to say avoid, it's just close it off at the high tier, but ended up meeting off with Toda instead at Twin Bridge. And the one who actually gets the high tier is gotta be from the side of P Esports.
And I want to quickly say, so I talked to Hajiat from our BM broadcast. We discussed a little bit, right, about how teams are adapting, especially when you go deeper into a competition. Like for this case, it's the final day. Teams who are weaker generally will start getting hunted down, right? Like Todak was a very good example. Like BRE was going to their spot very early on where they normally don't. I think C Triple G is doing the exact same thing. They're trying to just farm these points. So Todak, can they hold on against C Triple G? Zen making a good statement, taking up Peter and C Triple G. Well, they tested the waters. It's a litmus test. All right, Todak, they got the weapons. We're just going to back off for now. Don't give them too many points.
Agree, definitely. Something that needs to figure out between C Triple G. They want to actually go in for the contest, tipping off inside the water. If it's too hot, you gotta actually get out. That's the thing. And Toda, on the other note, they have been doing a really better job compared to day number one. But as time goes by, coming into the next session of our game, it seems that Toda still have a lot to actually patch up in this game. And now Traps comes into Torad. Spotted out north, gonna go in straight, 360 spin, takes down, no, not immediately with that shot, nicely done. No hesitation whatsoever.
Raja did get taken out by Koskyu. Torak immediately gets the revive. North also gets brought back by Lozzy, his own teammate off screen. C Triple G seems like they're ready to go for this fight. Darko has just found Traps, and ironically, Traps is the one who is trapped, and now just bursts out the corner, almost takes out Darko. Noki was taken out off screen, and Traps ended up losing that fight against Darko himself. Thorad exacting revenge, and he's falling apart for Todak in a blink of an eye. Zen also got eliminated, and it's Raja once more. A deja vu experience from 2 years ago in his debut locally that he has to keep the team in the game. P Esports on the other hand found Darko as they crash into this compound. It's Darko to go down north all the way down to the ground floor as he was knocked as well. P Esports reaping the rewards of 2 points.
Nicely done by Team Thorat for that enclosure fight, but somehow P Sport will just finish what they started. Huang getting closer to Koskyu, dashing away, but shots coming through, and instead Huang, quite at the open, will be taken out by Koskyu instead.
And P Sport not interested in that fight. Koskyu nailing that shot. It's 4 points to open up for C Triple G. They've already solidified the positions in the top 3, in the top 6 at least. So I think C Triple G, they just can continue this trajectory. They don't have to get like insane amount of kills unless they're chasing for the trophy. But they know for a fact that they most likely have already booked the slots to Sao Paulo. Now it's all about how C Triple G can maintain that momentum. You can say the same for JV Esports, but they're definitely a bit closer catching up to BRU. Onyx Olympus looks to put a stop to that.
Onyx Kiba right on the high ground. And actually to Cougar, 1 shot, 2 shot. Doesn't manage to take him down just yet though, but in the process, we do see Gary to corner out Cougar. At this moment, Gary goes out, knows that this is not going to be easy to fight with 2v1. Cougar also holding the position, but shots coming through from the backside. This is a good backup, comes through from the Onyx Olympus though. Limit finds out the location, try to actually snipe out, but doesn't able to do so as Onyx Olympus comes down from that billboard. Now, meeting off with the RRQ, it seems that RRQ is having some trouble themselves as well. And JV Esport holding off the position right here. For Tate will be the one to fight with the RRQ. Comes through, Dudes takes him down completely. They're quite scattered in between the team of RRQ as well as Indo Star comes in for the third party.
And that's 2v1 unfortunately for Potato. Cougar also loses. I think that's IDS who decides to show up. JV finding themselves on the back foot right now, have to go on the run. In fact, only Orgus is the one who has almost anything in his inventory. They're going to have to loot up Decker Square as much as they can because it seems like IDS are not letting up on the hunt. They want to try and get as much points as they can. As IDS, their hopes of going to Brazil is still alive, but hanging on by a thread as well. So Lee taking on this challenge, going to run around the corner, keep up with the spray. Is going to easily win that one round. Also loses out. It's going to be Kiba We just got a decent finisher. Limit to take out Raz. Unfortunately, Coach Yu gets the revive. And the tussle between IDS and JV continues. Limit, he's the one in the red. 18 Deer gets the knock, but not able to finish off the kill for now.
18 Deer comes through with the kills. But JV Esports is not going to allow even more further as Coach Yu at the moment right now on the high grounds. Will be back up 1v1 situation. Coach Yu will be taken out. Instead, Lim comes through for the trade, takes down Cougar. But in the process, 18 Deer will clear out one last player from JV Esports. He does not let up. JV Esports was wiped out completely.
Absolute heartbreak. They were that close to BRU and now they have to do double the effort in the last 2 rounds. IDS, they've gotten rid of one of the biggest threats, revive onto Coach Yu as well, but Onyx Olympus decides that they want to be a part of this to catch IDS when they are still wounded. But unfortunately for Onyx Olympus, they don't have the manpower, at least to rush down IDS. So I'd say it's a big win for Indostars.
It is a big win for Indostar, a big heartbreak for the side of JV Esports. When we thought about JV Esports, they had a really good grasp of the situation and they in the really tight positioning when it comes to Buriram managed to actually topple that off from that overall standing. And this is the question whether or not with JV Esports out of the game too earlier on, this is going to give more leeway for the side of Buriram United to actually hold that trophy in their hands. Now, Onyx Olympus on the other note, this is actually a vast new improvement coming from them and fighting off with the team of Indostar as Team Flash also joins in the party. Shin comes through to shoot it out, but doesn't get enough to knock down anyone. Goes out from the window. They actually try to retreat it off. Yanbin suffers some damages there with by Onyx Kiba. Kuchil on the other note will be traded off by Bio. Comes through for one. It seems that Ras will be taken out as well. 18 Gears only left with 30% left at the moment right now. Goes out from the door and is somehow trying to survive it up, but doesn't meet with anyone from the side of Indostar.
Wait, how did 18 Gears... Okay, never mind. I was about to say, how did he get out from that chaos?
Yeah.
But finally, he's finished off, so Lee left all onto his own devices. Again, a performance meter check, 60 FPS constant for the game. That's what you like to hear. Just no lags, no latency issues, everything going smooth as ever. I like the fact you brought out about BRU holding the trophy once more, because the last time they ever lifted an international trophy was more than a year ago. It was back in 2022 FFWS Bangkok, Thailand.
Ooh, wow.
They didn't win FFSI, they didn't win FFWS 2023, so this would be more than a year ago. And even the last Snapdragon Pro Series, it was SCS outfight who lifted that trophy.
Yeah, exactly.
In Jakarta. RQ Abe, a decent shot. Stem and P Esports on the far end. Gonna get the shot in though. P Esports seemingly out in the open. In RQ Kazu, they will have the protection of some debris. But P Esports, they will make the call to just rotate away. As the blue is eating in. It might just be this, even though it's just a second circle, they realize that there's some distance to cover.
Agree. Coming in, C-Triple-G on fire was taken out by Lozy while trying to get into the zone. Peter will be trying to regen for the side, but no! He loses the gunfight instead! C-Triple-G! But Coscu comes through for the backup though. Not to worry much, but Peter, that was a little bit mistakes. Little mistake for himself, but not to worry. C-Triple-G is still around the corner. Torat managed to actually move away with the portal. Indostar was eliminated completely by Rivers Red instead. The high ground, one more.
Can I just... Okay, on fire. Knocked down again after he got brought back up. But Coscu, one of the best supports, is saving his team. He's landing his utilities very well. C-Triple-G still in the running with the full squad left alive. You know, Onyx Olympus 7 kills, runs to Hoi Sang. Hoi Sang winning that one. Very, very crucial to increase the chances to make it in the top 6. Attack all around themselves, only as 2 members left. There's a revival point that they can contest, but they got to get rid of Onyx Olympus.
Hoi Sang knows for a fact that this is actually quite a danger zone at the moment right now for the team of Attack all around. They have been struggling, and Onyx Olympus on their note is just scattering around all of their damage to every single corner of the building. Now, Hoi Sang will be tagged off by the Team Flash to be shut down immediately. Artemis as well at the moment right now, having a little bit struggle at the moment. Yanbin will be cleared out right here to be shot by C-Triple-G from the long range shot.
Off-screen Sammy actually got to get high, but C-Triple-G on fire, getting Yanbin. Team Flash dropping one by one. Shin will be the last man standing at this point of time with traps very near his vicinity. And look at the center of the circle. It's BRU. The entire squad taking over the compound. But it is when we talk about big compounds, it is not that easy to defend, as people might think, right? A lot of angles to cover. You see the goal portal taken, Onigari and Gardu by each other side, trying to slowly push in. It's attack all around right in front of them, but it's a weakened attack all around.
Onyx holding the position at the moment right now. They know they just need to go in for the closure just a little bit more and they might be able to do so. PE Sport on the other side is actually fighting off with Buriram trying to close it off. Team Flash right in front. Shin trying to actually be spotted out, but Team Flash unfortunately will be eliminated completely by PE Sport to be cleared out. Toda at the 9th place eliminated. Thorat managed to go in safely into the compound of Buriram without being spotted out. But Onyx Olympus still preoccupied with the team of RRQ Kazoo. Goes in for a fight at the moment right now. Spotted out one. RRQ Kazoo Deuce will be cleared out first of all. Lagaloth Razor in the end will be shut down as well. And RRQ Kazoo will be left all alone. Deuce. Onyx Kiba comes in. Ice wall all over the place, but team backs up right here to tag off the last man standing. Dudes will be denied and RRQ Kazoo will clear out by the team of Onyx Olympus.
RRQ Kazoo slowing down in the second leg of day number 2. Just not really getting much kills. I mean, we talk about how RRQ Kazoo is still in top 6, but doesn't mean you can kind of let your guard up. Right? Onyx Olympus clearly hungry. Double digits kill already. It's good news for the rising stars of Indonesia. See where the circle is going to hit to. It seems like Buriram is going to be the choice. Can anyone flush Buriram? Oh, it seems like Onyx Olympus is going to make the first move. Joel taking space to get info. Folky staying hidden. And Joel instantly decides that... actually, I think he got taken down and instantly revived. It's BRU holding the spot. Slightly slower game. More passive one for them. Look at the amount of goal portal. One is set right in front of BRU.
Folky, you don't want to be in between this as Thorat gonna make their way to the side of the team of Onyx Olympus. Spotted out Folky! Hide and seek immediately shut down by Thorat themselves. But on the other note, the team of Onyx Olympus will be the next target. Throws the grenade. Somehow Gary will do the same as well. But Thorat backs away from the fight and Kiba comes through for the dash though. And long range shot from Joel right here. Try to give a little bit of backup. Kiba ready for a fight with Thorat, but unfortunately he's having a little bit suffering time as well as Thorat is actually cornering it out. Gary on the left side, somebody is flanking up. Gary gotta be careful here. Gary not watching your six, and in the end, the team of Onyx Olympus is actually been punished for their mistakes and Gary will be left all alone. They were the one to try to hit, but Thorat left with one more play to go with that throw, making the team of Onyx Olympus wiping them out.
Gary absorbed so much pressure from RQ Kazoo, from Thorat, survived through it all and clutched it with a grenade launcher at the very end. A force of nature, a hero for Onyx Olympus. But now, the true test begins. Can he survive any longer? BRU, 3 men left. Reverse red, full squad alive. PE Sports, also looking pretty dandy right now. And Kiba himself, the kill leader in this game. 5 kills for him. Moshi and Gary with 4, Gardu as well. Getting 4 apiece, Koskyu with 3. C-Triple-G was wiped out early on, but Gary got spotted out by PE Sports. This could be the end of the road for Onyx Olympus in round number 6, but he's done more than enough.
They've done more than enough to actually patch things up because there's
the revive!
Oh, wait, what?
Oh my goodness, Gary got the revive onto Gardu. This could extend the lifeline.
Onyx Olympus getting a second chance right here at the end zone that we are seeing. The team of Onyx Olympus is coming back alive. Right here, the team of Rivers right there. You go, God, no, but Gardu!
It is definitely not easy when you only have that much space to work with.
In the end, will be taken off by Rivers Red, but Buriram spotted out the location of Rivers Red. They're trying to break it off. They have the numbers really stacked up for Rivers Red instead. They know that they are outnumbered, but they will do their best to actually find an opening. PE Spot comes through for the goal potter, meeting off with the Onyx Olympus, one player, which is wiping them out completely. Huang, sneaky.
Good try from Gary, but there was only so much he could do. Now BRU occupies the only compound in this endgame circle. Will PE let Reverse Raid move on forward? It seems like PE is an inevitability. Reverse Raid had to get through them before they get to BRU. Saming with a shot onto Huang Ang to take him out of the equation first as Reverse Red systematically work on PE Esports. BRU waiting this chaos unfold and hoping that PE Esports deals enough damage to Reverse Red before they come in and claim the 6th booyah of this grand finals.
5 elimination for the side of PE. They went down already. It seems that Buriram also throws a lot of grenade outside
Nero?
the building. And Nero, ready. Exposé also doing the same thing. It seems like the tag team will be side on Buriram instead. BRU has actually been cornered out. Rivers Red also having the same idea, but Nero will be moving off as well to the left side.
The rush?
Gonna meet off. The rush comes through from the outside and the zone is pushing off the team of Buriram. Buriram has been tagged off by PE Sport as well as Rivers Red, but Rivers Red managed to actually make the way come through with PE Sport being denied. And now Exposé clears out. Buriram will left all alone. Wasana will be calling out and shots coming through. The end of the road for the Buriram as making the team of Rivers Red the first ever booyah comes in today.
Oh, they definitely needed this one. Reverse Red. It's been a long time coming. People were wondering where did Reverse Red go towards the end of day 1. The start of day 2 didn't look that well either, but Reverse Red keeping their head cool, calm and collected, and a royal execution to claim the booyah for this match. We looked at Reverse Red, we looked at their stats, right? We said that they're hanging on by a thread. Well, they've secured a cushion to stay in the running for top 6. Stay in top 6.
At least it won't be steal by anyone anymore.
And it's not anytime soon. The fact that we're getting to not just the end game, but the end of the grand finals makes it even more crucial for a team like Reverse Red. We saw BRU, I thought that they were going to buy a bit more time, right, and let PE deal with Reverse Red, but BRU made the judgment call to just run out and take on the challenge. Unfortunately, it was just too much to handle as Reverse Red just bide their time, long-range support from Sami to constantly make sure that they are getting the right targets, and in fact, it's 1 stone to 2 kills.
I mean, like, what more can you do anyway? In the side that you are being cornered out, we got PE Sport on the other side, and Rivers Red is just harnessing everything. They could have actually just cornered out each and every single player from the Buriram as well as PE Sport. The zone was actually in their favor to begin with, so they don't need to worry much. Team Flash was trying to survive all alone, was tagged off by PE Sport. Thorat on the other node, they tried their best to actually fight it off. And RRQ on the other node, this is another team that had been a massive domination on day number 1, but then on day number 2, it's like they're slowing down just a little bit their pace.
Definitely seeing kind of the drop-off for RRQ Kazu. I would like to believe that top 6 is still, they still have the top 6 security, but I feel that it might start to shake a little bit for RRQ Kazu, right? They're still getting points in for sure, but some of these teams are catching up, right? You don't want to get booted down to the danger zone because then you can get kicked off the plank. Attack all around, still not finding their footing, and there's a chance that it might be too late for them. PE Sports though, able to make it to top 3, and Buriram as always, they're just showing up despite being in an unfavorable situation. Even Wasana, kind of doing his best to get as much as he can before he goes down. That's what makes BRU special, but Reverse Red able to pull it off at the very end. Let's take a look at the game summary because I'm very curious how this game has gone. 104 total knockdowns and 84 total kills.
53 damage. This is the second highest damage we've seen for the game 6 because usually average-wise, it's got to be 40,000, right? But here on out, the damage that's been done here is going to be 53 above. And then we got 79 glue been destroyed. Highest kill comes in from Rivers Red, Nameless. Highest assist coming in from Rivers Red as well, which is Saming. And the highest glue breaker comes in from PE Sport, Nero. 84 kills. That's quite a lot compared to how we have seen the rest of the games that we've seen. C-Triple-G on fire with 100 AM kill distance. Onik Kiba with 3 headshots. Oni Gary with 1 grenade kills as Doda Raja tried his best. The one who debuted and making his way as a survivor as well as a savior, but unfortunately Toda was not in the favor to fight off even more further here at the game number 6.
Let's take a look at the loadout for Reverse Red. We talk about Nameless with the Steffi, right? I believe he's one of the only few players, or could be the only player that brings the Steffi. Back then it was a very popular character 2 years ago, meaning FFWS, because it's so good against grenades and throwables and utilities, and we've seen him use it to clutch out a 1v1 earlier today. And in this case, I think for reverse trade, it's a very good way to protect someone like Saming if Nameless is near him. It allows you to go for a rush without having to worry about utilities, and most importantly, it protects your glue wall from glue wall melter. So reverse trade bringing in kind of their own flavor, a blast from the past. The Steffi is definitely the example and making it work out.
2,000 damage coming in from Summing, as well as Nameless showing off that Rivers Red definitely conquered Nextera game number 6. It's amazing, seriously. 4 kills by Explosive, 1 kill by Summing, Nameless with 5 kills, and Diamond with 4 kills. Rivers Red getting the first ever booyah after 2 days of fighting here at the Grand